Howdy, folks. This is Dale Watson. You're riding the wave with Dave.
Dave. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, we're good.
No,
We're good.
He's got the old turned up on this monitor.
What's that?
You got to turn the gray off of this monitor, or the old.
Well, you know what? I can't edit things if I have to, but usually I go pretty much as it is.
The old setting up here. That's...
I know. Well, hey, listen, man, I'm going to tell you, we've been on the road all day to come out here and see you, but I'll tell you what, it's great finally meeting you. And this is a live episode of where am I at? Riding the Wave with Dave, and with Mr. Dale Watson, and we're in Pittsburgh, PA at the Thunderbird Cafe, right?
Yep. Thunderbird Cafe. I remember this. I've had a little bit of I'm trying to get this. Johnny Walker Red.
Oh, okay. Well,
and Lone Star Beer.
Well, hey, you put on about a 2.5-hour show, man. That's a great show, and the fans they wouldn't let you quit.
No, well, Pittsburgh is one of them towns. It's a blue collar. It's they get it. They get, and so I'm very, very flattered and feel at home here.
Well, it's great, and I can see why. I mean, you're hanging around, chatting with everybody, and you had to run the gauntlet just to make it on down here.
Yeah, sorry about that, folks.
No, that's no problem. But, I saw a real nice article from the Cleveland Plain Dealer, and I know you guys played up in Cleveland last night. And I hadn't your name was real familiar, but I hadn't heard a lot about you, and I'm not a big internet guru, even though I do, radio shows online.
I keep hearing about me, too, but I'm not too impressed.
Well, after meeting you and seeing you, I'm really impressed. But why don't you go ahead and let the audience know, because this would be a little episode on YouTube and maybe on my website. Yeah. So why don't you let the audience know all about yourself and where you come from, and as much details as you want to put out there, Dale.
Well, I like walks on the beach.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm into motorcycles. And I'm sorry.
No, wait a second. Listen.
I'm into motorcycles.
Yeah.
And
no, listen. Tattoos. No, this isn't for a dating show or anything. But yeah, go ahead. Let everybody know, because wait a second. I hope I got this word right. Your music
Ameripolitan.
is Ameripolitan. So I can say it.
Yeah.
So let everybody know about your music and about you, and you put on a great show, man. I'm a big fan now.
Well, thank you. But Ameripolitan, all it is I came up with another word besides country music, because country music is too vague.
Yeah.
I'm a guy that grew up. Some of you folks out there will remember when we had 5 buttons that you had to pull out and push in the program.
Right.
And it was a category. You got to have a category where if you were in the mood for easy listening, or blues, or rock, or country, you had it. But now right now there's no categories hardly, because you can't tell if you're listening to a pop station or a country station.
Right.
Which are all the
and you
same.
can't tell if somebody's a pop artist or a country artist or an alternative or whatever. I mean, it's all running together.
And they want to think that that's good, but it's not good, because I put it like, if you're in the mood, we got taste, and taste, not just musical taste. I'm talking about taste for what you want to listen to at that moment.
Right.
They change. I want to, just like your taste changed for something salty, something. I like whiskey, this and beer, and what they're doing is they're putting water in this thing. That's what new country music is. They're watering it down with something that isn't
in country, and I agree with you 100%.
So Ameripolitan is what I'm talking about. I put a name to it that really doesn't have any definition. It doesn't make sense.
Well, I saw in the article that you related another artist you considered would be your same style of music was Alison Krauss.
Right. I say the same genre.
Okay.
There is different styles in a genre.
Okay.
I don't think you'd say that Jimmy Rogers is the same as Johnny Cash, but you can hear the common ground. So it's the same genre, but a different style in that genre. But because the definition is original music, with prominent roots influence.
Okay.
You know, that makes, you know, it's not inclusive. It's an exclusive genre.
Okay.
Brad Paisley and Rascal Flatts and Kenny Chesney, all these guys would not fit in this category.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You can really tell a difference. Now, I know some of the guys you really relate to were the old school country, Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard.
I do. I relate to them guys because that's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's some bands out there now that are fantastic that I think are doing the type of stuff I grew up with, but in their own way. They got their own voice.
Okay.
They got their own songs. It'd be Wayne Hancock, Hank Three.
Okay.
Back in Austin, James Hand, and there's a band called Hillbilly Casino out of Nashville.
Okay.
Chuck Mead is another guy in Nashville. He used to be with BR 549.
Okay.
But there's lots of folks all over the country that still got it going on. They're keeping the integrity of the music going. But country music today has lost its identity. It sounds it doesn't have any roots.
Yeah.
It's
that's okay.
It could be in the middle of you can't tell the difference between Carrie Underwood or what's the little kid?
Taylor Swift
Taylor. Well, she's a kid too. Yeah, Taylor Swift or the
Miley.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
Yeah.
that is my opinion, folks.
That's
but
right.
America is so beautiful because you can have your opinion.
For a while.
For now.
But that's a whole nother subject. We won't go there. But, you know, the thing that I saw is that, man, you've got one hell of a busy touring schedule. I mean, you are all over the country. I mean, do you ever take any time off or what?
Tuesdays, usually, but not last night.
Yeah.
We play over 300 dates a year, and
wow.
And it's the way, you know, it's the way it used to be done. It's the way it is. The way it has to be done for me, because this is what I do for a living, and my guys in the band, we want to make a living doing it. So we got to keep it doing like this.
Well, and I've talked with some other artists, and a lot of people now really appreciate seeing a guy like you, a group like you, playing the live venues because it's a whole different ball game. And you really played to the audience tonight, and you had a great time, and the people obviously had a great time, and you're to be saluted. And I'm with you 100% because really, I think the way things are going, you have to either be online or doing live venues because the market's so small for radio, and who even's listening to radio anymore?
Well, you're right in that regard. That's the way it used to be. You know, honky tonks were, where the regular folks came out to. You know, and you know, it does change per venue. You know, if they were quiet tonight, we'd probably done a lot of slow, easy listening stuff. You know, but not easy listening. But you know, story songs maybe.
Right.
But you know, they were rowdy. We had fun. Like I said, y'all keep getting loud. What's wrong with you? Come on, raise hell! Raise hell! Hell yeah! I feel like we're at ringside here, folks. I think I had them on the ropes, almost out. But then they came back with me and said, "All right, no, we want some Johnny Cash." I gave them a little Johnny Cash, and we made friends.
But okay, so you tour 300 dates a year, and I heard, at least from some of your fans, that you play a lot overseas too. Is that true?
Well, I'm adding the 300 in with that, but yeah, that's true. Okay. We'll go back again in March, and then again in August to do Italy and Sweden, Denmark, and most of the main. We're only doing one date in March in England, but yeah, we go there. I go there probably about 3 or 4 times a year.
Well, I think that says an awful lot about your music. I mean, for you to be accepted like that and really welcomed, across the pond, so to speak, that's a tremendous statement because there's not a lot of groups that they welcome in like that, is there?
I can't say whether on other people, but I got to say I'm very flattered. I've had songs that have done really well over there, albums that have done well over there through the years. I've had awards from Holland and Spain and England and France even. So it's I just got lucky. You know, all it is, it really is all about luck.
I'd rather be lucky than good any day. You know that.
Well, that's it.
And Uber Dave. Dale Watson tonight, live, Pittsburgh, PA. I don't know if I'm a surfer, a biker, or what the hell.
What are you surfing the music?
Riding the way. Surfing the music, yeah,
riding the way every day.